What is going on, guys? Chris here of Chris Collects, bringing you another video. So, unless you live under a rock, you probably heard the giant announcement today from Nintendo. I know this video is a little late. It's currently 8:30 at night where I am, and the video was released at 10 o'clock this morning, I think. I saw the video when it came out, but I had to get ready for work after that, so I couldn't make a video till now. But I just want to make a quick little reaction slash my opinion and thoughts video on this. So yeah, this is it. So we'll start with the name. The Nintendo NX is officially now the Nintendo Switch. So that's the official name. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not. I don't hate the name. I don't love the name. I think part of the problem is it's been the Nintendo NX for so long, and this has been shrouded in mystery. And you know, we've just been calling it the Nintendo NX for what, like 2 years at this point. So calling it anything besides the NX is just kind of weird and not natural. Once you know, we call it the Switch for a while, I think I'll be used to it. I think I'll be fine. Like I said, I don't hate the name. The other thing is, definitely they did a better job naming than the Wii U. I'm glad they didn't name it, you know, the Wii 3 or the Super Wii or any stupid thing that has to do with the Wii. They needed to get away from the Wii name after the Wii U. Don't get me wrong, I have a Wii U. I love my Wii U. The Wii U was a disaster for them. They needed to get away from the Wii and the whole name and the whole all that me and all that stuff. So, kudos to that. I will say in Nintendo's defense, though, the people that got on their case about naming the Wii U, Nintendo's done this numerous times in the past. They always name systems names that are incredibly similar to their previous well-selling consoles. I mean, let's just go through their history here. The Nintendo Entertainment System. Right after that, you had the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Same thing. All you do is put a super in front of it. Now, I know most of these, they do have at least a word in there that kind of explains to you what the difference is. Like, it's the Super Nintendo. It's better than the regular Nintendo. Whereas the Wii U, which you just put a U at the end, it doesn't really tell me anything. But, you know, let's just keep going here. You got the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo. You had the Game Boy. Then you have the Game Boy Color, which, again, you know, tells you the color. You have the Game Boy Advance. You have the, you know, when you go to the DS line, you have the DS. Then you have the DSi. You have the 3DS, which, you know, you're not at, like, the DSi, like, I guess you could technically say the DSi wasn't a new system. To me, it kind of was, because it added the whole internet feature. But still, you know, you get my point. They've always done this. They've always tried to latch onto names that are, you know, well profitable, well marketable, so that way, you know, it keeps the money train rolling. You know, you want to keep that branding. So that's what they've done. They've done this before. I don't know why people were so surprised when they came out and were like, hey, we're going to name our next console the Wii U. You know, they were going to stick with the Wii name. The Wii sold ridiculous amounts of units. I don't even know how many, you know. So they were going to try to stick with that and keep that going. Again, maybe if they had called it the Wii 2, it would have been a lot better selling. Because, you know, besides, like, devoted gamers like us, you know, me, like, most average consumers didn't know what it was. They didn't know it was a new console. They thought it was just a peripheral add-on. So maybe, like I said, the Wii 2, the Super Wii. Trust me, I hate those names. I wouldn't want it named that. But if they had named it that, maybe that would have helped it, as opposed to just putting a U at the end. So anyway, I've talked long enough about the name. The name, good job. You got away from the Wii. It's something different. Good. Let's talk about the thing itself. It's interesting. I like it a lot. My only thing that was kind of iffy about is when they showed them take off both controllers and then they handed the controller to someone else and they're playing, you know, two-player games with the controllers. First off, the controllers, once they're separated from the tablet or the gamepad, I guess it would be that they're connected to, the controllers are very small. At least they looked like it. They looked like they were like this big. They look tiny. They look smaller than a Wii gamepad or a Wii stick, whatever. Wow, Wiimote. I can't believe I forgot the name of that. A Wiimote. They look smaller than a Wiimote, and I don't know, personally, for me, I always hated playing on the Wii. That's why I made sure I got a original Wii when it came out that you could use GameCube controllers for, because I hated holding the Wiimotes like this, and like they were just so thin, and they weren't, again, to me, maybe other people they just weren't ergonomic on my hands, and they didn't fit well in my hands, and I just hated how they felt. Hated holding the Wiimote, you know, sideways and sitting there trying to play like that. I hated it. So I don't know how I'll feel about the whole two-player bring the tablet thing. It's definitely a cool feature. I'm not saying it's not. I just don't know how I'll feel about using the pads. They just looked very small and not comfortable personally. But again, it's definitely a cool thing. It's definitely cool tech. I'm glad, too, that they took the idea of the Wii U and kind of expanded it, because, you know, the Wii U, when it first came out, it's like, oh, you could play off your TV. You don't need your TV to play. So a lot of people took that as, oh, cool, I could take the tablet and go anywhere. Well, no, you couldn't. You had to stay tethered to near your Wii U, the actual console. This looks like you can connect that tablet, the controllers to that tablet, and you can take that tablet anywhere. It's like a 3DS now. You could take it on a plane. You could take it wherever. You don't have to stay near the unit at all. Now, again, this was a 3-minute video. They didn't give us a huge amount. They gave us a huge amount of info without giving us a huge amount of info, if that makes sense. Like, they showed off a lot of it, but we don't know a lot of details. So, how long is the battery life? You know, is it going to be as good as a 3DS? Like, is it going to be something I can carry with me for, you know, and use for 3-4 hours? Or is it going to be like, you know, a 2-hour, hour-and-a-half thing? So that's going to be a huge factor for me, at least, because to me it's not really portable if the pad is only going to last an hour or two. And, you know, with the amount of power that seems to be in that, I'm a little worried. I'm a little skeptical on that. So we'll see. You know, again, nothing official, no details confirmed or anything like that. It is using cartridges instead of discs, which I don't really care one way or the other. Seems like, you know, I mean, we've been using cartridges on our DSs and 3DSs forever, and the games on there are good and fine. So I don't know the entire specs of how well a game would run on a cartridge as opposed to a DVD. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it's better to be on a DVD, better to be on a cartridge. I really have no idea. Cartridges are better in the sense that then it can't get scratched. You know, they're a lot sturdier than discs. So, you know, if I scratch my disc, it might not be playable. It's very hard to make a cartridge not playable. So I guess that's a plus. Trying to think if there's anything else. It does seem like, so they showed a couple old games. They showed like Splatoon and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if those are new versions, so I don't know if that's like Splatoon 2 or if it's Splatoon 1 that you can play on the NX. I don't know how that's going to work either, because then if it's cartridge-based, it's probably not going to be backwards compatible with Wii U games. So does that mean you're going to have to rebuy Splatoon if you want it? Like, I don't know. This is going to be a weird thing. It's probably going to rub people the wrong way depending on how they handle it. Like, for example, like, I know I probably won't go buy Splatoon again. I love Splatoon, but I'm not going to buy it again on the NX. I'll just wait for Splatoon 2 to come out, and then I'll buy that. Probably the only game I'd rebuy would be Smash, because, you know, I always play Smash, and who knows when the next Smash will come out. So, yeah, I mean, that raised an issue, but what I was getting to was, so like Splatoon, when you play Splatoon, the gamepad and some of the other games for the Wii U actually took advantage of the gamepad, where, you know, you're looking and it shows your map on Splatoon, and you could touch, like, you know, one of your teammates and you teleport to your teammate. So at least in the trailer, I don't know if this is just the option or you could turn it on or off in the options of the system, but the second you pick that tablet up, it turns the thing off your TV. So there's nothing on your TV, so it doesn't look like you can hold the tablet and control and have it on your TV and be controlling it at the same time. It looks like the tablet is solely to play the game on. So the second you pick that tablet up, it's just basically a new screen. There's no second screen feature or anything like that. There's no, you know, mini map on that while you're playing on the big screen. So that I don't know how they're gonna. I don't have any. I'm not opposed to that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just curious to see how if games like Splatoon are going to be ports over, how they're going to deal with that and handle that. So that would be interesting to see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. They did show some third-party support, so they showed like Skyrim on there. They showed NBA 2K. Now, again, I'm not going to be super excited about this because they did show third-party support with the Wii U, and they were showing, old, outdated games. They were showing like Mass Effect 3 when it was already 2 years old. They were showing like Batman Arkham when it was 2 years old. So, I don't know if the Skyrim they were showing, if that was the remastered Skyrim, or is that the old Skyrim from a couple years ago? Looked like the remastered, but I don't know. Again, no set details, so I don't want to say anything yet. If they can get the third-party support for new stuff, that'd be awesome. If it's like with the Wii U, where it's like, hey, we get third-party support for 2-year-old games, then we're kind of in the same boat. So hopefully it's new stuff. I really hope it is. It looked like it was. Just trying to throw all this out there. But overall, I'm impressed with it. I'm very impressed. I didn't think I'd be that impressed. It definitely looks cool. I do like the portability feature. I think that's cool. I do think it's cool that they have, the whole click on the tablet thing. Like, that's just a cool design. And the fact you could still use, like, a Pro controller. It's not the same Pro controller. It's a different one. But it's a Pro controller. You can still use that if you want, which I love. Because sometimes I just like to have a controller in my hand. I don't want a tablet. So that's cool. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm pretty impressed. Like I said, I have a few little worries about it, but nothing that's going to stop me from buying it. I'm going to buy the system. I'm going to pre-order it as soon as it becomes available. Yeah, nothing that's going to stop me from buying it. Just some things I'm worried about. Also, if Nintendo really wants to get back into this race with Sony and Microsoft, they gotta get online play right. Still was crappy on the Wii U. It needs to get better. That's all I'm going to say. If they're going to get this third-party support and have games like, Battlefield and all that stuff on there, they need to get the internet right. They need to get the online play right. So that's still Nintendo's biggest thing is they can't get the online play right, they're screwed. And they need to make sure they do that. So, yeah, like I said, overall, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do with it. I'm excited to see the games that are going to launch with it. I'm definitely going to get it. March is a lot closer than it seems, honestly. It's only, what? It's October, November, December, January, March. 5 months away, 4 months away. Like, that's pretty close. So, I'm excited to see what new stuff they show, because obviously they're going to start cranking out the news now. They can't really hold back. So, I'm excited. I think it's going to be good, minus a few little concerns I have. But overall, I think it's going to be, from what I saw, looks promising. So, anyway, enough of that rambling from me. I just wanted to do, like I said, a quick little vlog-type reaction thought video. So, yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below what you thought of the Nintendo Switch. I almost said NX, but Nintendo Switch. Let me know what you thought of it below. Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's stupid? Do you hate Nintendo? Do you love Nintendo? Like I said, let me know. I'm always happy to hear from you guys. And as always, thank you for watching my videos and supporting me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.